So I would like to explain how you use the Vise stop system and parallel system on a 6-inch curved vise. Clever tool jaws are unique because they got the dimples and they allowed a positive stop on our Vise stop. But basically, this side of the jaws mounts on a fixed side of the curved vise. This is movable jaw, and it comes on this side of the curved vise with the orientation of those little holes towards the bottom. In order to use our Vise stop system or parallel holding system, we need to adapt clever tool jaws to any 6-inch CNC vise. After we mounted the jaws, now we are ready to put parallels. And depends of the application, we can use clips or we can use the V and W spring parallel holders. So with the spring is just a simple, depends on the width of the part. We were just laying them between the parallels, and the spring tension is gonna hold them in a position. If we have longer parts and we wanna use the clips, we simply mount the clips to the side of the jaws. And then by putting a little bit pressure and tightening the screw, we create a spring tension, and that spring tension holds the parallel in place. And if we open or close the vise, the clip holds that parallel in place. We also will have to put those clips on opposite side of the jaws. And now we are ready. Position our part in vise, and just for the purpose of the demonstration, part would sit on those parallels, and we can close the vise, and part is ready for the machining. So the clip parallel holder system, it holds parallels up to 1/2 inch high. If we ever need to switch to the higher, taller parallels, we just simply pull a little pressure and remove the shorter, and then we can install the taller parallels. If we, for instance, have a part and we want to hold it in this position, we also now can install the side extension right. Now we're in a position for machining. We're adding parallel clips to ensure that the clips will keep the parallels locked or attached to the jaws, and the parallels will not move during the machining process. We attach parallels and parallels holding clips to the vise. Now we're gonna attach a side stop. So a side stop consists of an extension rod and a side bracket. Screw it into the hole that is in a jaw. We can add either a positioning rod, or we can use just a socketed cap screw. It basically depends on preference of a machinist that is setting it up the job. This time we're going to use just a socketed cap screw, and roughly I think we should be able to set up a stop for this part. We have it in a position. We can make sure and lock everything in place. First positioning rod, and then the side bracket. And now we created a stop, so if we run production run and we keep on taking parts in and out, they always goes to the same position. instead of using the clips in some application, we can just use the WV spring tensioners, and basically they will hold. But there would be roughly about this range, since they don't travel like the clips do, so they are good for certain ranges. So we can use them like that. Unless another option would be to add another set of those, we would have to add parallel spacer between them. Now we wire our area for holding the part. So we can use these or we can use these, but depends on application, depends on the size of the part, depends on what process we want to achieve during the milling operation. All the parts are manufactured here in United States at Crystal Lake facility. If you would like to learn more about Clever Tool, you can go to our website, clevertool.com, or you can email us at info@clevertool.com.